The lower a person's score, the more likely they are to achieve a 100-point increase, says Rod Griffin, Senior Director of Public Education and Advocacy for Credit Bureau Experian. Now let's see how you can improve your credit score fast. Payment history has the biggest impact on your credit score. Ideally, you want to keep your utilization below 30%, but experts suggest aiming for 10% or lower for maximum impact. To keep your utilization low, make multiple small payments throughout the month instead of waiting until the due date. This strategy known as credit card micropayments. Another tip, try spreading out your purchases across multiple cards instead of maxing out just one, which can help keep individual card balances down. A simple way to raise your credit score is to avoid late payments at all costs. Some tips for doing that include creating a filing system, either paper or digital, for keeping track of monthly bills. Setting due date alerts so you know when the bill is coming up. Automating bill payments from your bank account. To find out when your card issuer reports to the credit bureaus, check your statement for information that indicates a reporting date, which is likely around the end of your billing cycle. Next, here is a credit score hack that feels like a cheat code: becoming an unauthorized user on someone else's credit card. When you become an unauthorized user on someone else's credit card, you're essentially piggybacking on their good credit behavior. The primary cardholder's payment history, credit utilization, and overall account activity can reflect positively on your credit report. Experian confirms that this tactic works like a charm. On the other hand, if they miss payments or carry high credit card balances, that could also reflect poorly on you. Find a family member or a trusted friend with a long credit history and a solid track record of on-time payments. They can add you on their account as a non-authorized user, and while you don't actually need to use the card, their good credit can help lift your score. Credit report errors happen more often than you think. It's worth taking a look at your reports, even if you think there is no reason to suspect a problem. According to a report from the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, 68% of credit or consumer reporting complaints received in 2020 by the Bureau dealt with incorrect personal information on the credit reports. That's why it's essential to check your credit report from the 3 major bureaus through annualcreditreport.com. You can file a dispute if you spot legitimate incorrect information while reviewing your report. And that can be accounts that aren't yours, a name mix-up with another person, or incorrectly reported payments. Once you spotted an error, you can file a dispute online, by mail, or by phone with the credit bureau that reported the mistake. Be sure to include any supporting documentation that proves your case. The credit bureau is required to investigate your claim within 30 days, so it's a straightforward process but may require the follow-up. A credit builder loan is a financial tool designed to specifically help individuals to build or improve their credit scores. Unlike traditional loans where you receive the money upfront, with a credit builder loan, the lender holds the money in the savings account while you make monthly payments. Once you've paid off the loan, you get access to the money. Investopedia calls this the slow and steady move. To get started, look for financial institutions, credit unions, or online lenders that offer credit builder loan. The application process is generally straightforward. After securing the loan, make consistent on-time payments each month. Treat these payments like a monthly bill you cannot miss, and this will help solidify your payment history. Keeping older credit accounts open is a smart strategy for maintaining a healthy credit score. Even if you don't use the account frequently, the age of credit account remains on your credit report, contributing to a longer average credit history. This is particularly important for those new to credit, as it helps demonstrate stability and responsible credit management over time. If you have old credit cards or loans, resist the urge to close them, especially if they have good payment history. Instead, consider making small purchases on these accounts occasionally and paying them off right away to keep them active. Setting up a recurring bill like a subscription can also maintain activity without overspending. If the card no longer serves your needs or charges annual fees, check with your card issuer to see if you can upgrade or downgrade the card to the one that is a better fit. And this may allow you to keep the credit history but switch to a card that works better for you. Now here is the trick from Credit Karma: call your credit company and ask for a limit increase. A credit limit increase means that your card issuer raises the maximum amount you can borrow on your card. Why? If you have the same balance but the higher limit, your card utilization goes down. Just don't celebrate by maxing out your new limit, okay? This doesn't mean you need to spend more, it simply gives you access to more credit when needed. To ask for a credit limit increase, contact your card issuer through their website or customer service support. Some issuers allow you to submit a request online. When you make your request, be prepared to provide information about your income, employment status, and monthly expenses. Make sure your account is in good standing. Consistent, on-time payments can improve your chances of approval. Automated payments means setting up your credit card or loan payments to be deducted automatically from your bank account on a specified date each month. And this ensures that your bills are paid on time, eliminating the risk of late payments that can negatively affect your credit score. By using this method, you can stay on top of your financial responsibilities without the stress of remembering due dates. Most banks and credit card issuers offer online banking services that allow you to easily set up automated payments. Log into your account, navigate to the payment options, and select the Automate Payments feature. You can choose to pay the minimum amount due, the full balance, or a custom amount. Be sure to keep an eye on your bank account to avoid overdrafts, especially if you're making minimum payments. Mixing up your credit refers to having a variety of credit types in your portfolio, such as credit cards, loans, or mortgages. This diversity can demonstrate to lenders that you can manage different forms of credit responsibly, which is the factor that contributes to your credit score. Credit scoring models like FICO and Vantage Score take into account your credit mix, so a balanced mix can work in your favor. If you primarily have credit cards, consider applying for a small personal loan or a credit builder loan to diversify your portfolio. Alternatively, if you only have loans, try getting a credit card, even if it's secured. Just make sure to use these new accounts responsibly by making on-time payments and keeping utilization low. Rent reporting services can add your on-time rent payments to your credit report. Getting credit for rent and utility payments means having these regular monthly expenses reported to the credit bureaus, which can positively impact your credit score. Traditionally, only credit accounts like loans and credit cards contribute to your credit history. However, several services now allow you to report your on-time rent and utility payments, enhancing your credit profile by demonstrating responsible financial behavior. Look for companies that offer rent and utility payment reporting to credit bureaus such as Experian Boost or Rent Track. Once you select a service, sign up and link your bank account or rental payment method. You may need to provide proof of payment such as bank statements. After linking your accounts, confirm that your payments are being reported to the credit bureaus. This step ensures that your on-time payments will be reflected on your credit report. A secured credit card is a type of credit card backed by a cash deposit you make upfront. You pay the deposit upfront and it acts as your credit limit. You use the secured card like a regular credit card, and your on-time payments help you build your credit. Secured credit cards are designed for individuals with the limited or poor credit history, making them a great tool for building or rebuilding credit over time. Consider looking for a secured credit card that allows you to graduate to unsecured card after you've had it for a period of time. If you get a secured card with the aim of building credit, focus on paying bills in full and on time each month. Research various secured credit card options. Look for one that reports to the major credit bureaus and offers reasonable fees. Once you select a card, you'll need to make the required security deposit. This amount will be held as collateral for your credit limit. Use the secured card for small, manageable purchases each month. Always pay your bill on time to build a positive payment history. And that's a wrap on how you can boost your credit score fast. Remember, improving your credit is a journey, but with these tips, you'll be well on your way to a healthier score in no time. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and comment below. I'd love to hear how your credit journey is going. And we'll talk more on the importance of paying your credit card balance in full in the next video. Thanks for joining us. While I'll see you in the next one, try making your credit score higher with these tips.